The user's video for the Igia Rollo styler. It's important to review your manual before using your Igia Rollo styler. Carefully read all the safety instructions. Great looking hair at your fingertips. Great body, sleek styles, new looks. With the Igia Rollo styler rotating hairbrush, great looking hair is at your fingertips. Styling your hair with the Igia Rollo styler is the same as having a hairstylist doing your hair at home perfectly every time. For the very best results using your Igia Rollo styler, watch this video very carefully. With the Igia Rollo styler, you will be able to work wonders with your hair, just at the touch of a button. In fact, you have taken a big step in professional hair care with your purchase of the Igia Rollo styler. Go ahead, have a great time with your Igia Rollo styler, and remember, with any new styling tool, there is always a learning process. Starting out, getting prepared. To start out, you need to have your Igia Rollo styler fully charged, the sectioning clip and comb that come with it, a mirror and a hairdryer. Shampoo and condition your hair. Always use your Igia Rollo styler on clean, dry hair. Do not use styling products in your hair at all before you use your Igia Rollo styler. Once you have finished styling your hair, you can use any product that you like in your hair, but only after you are finished with the Igia Rollo styler. The Igia Rollo styler is not to be used on teased hair, tangled hair, nor on hair extensions. It is fine to use your Igia Rollo styler on permed or color-treated hair. Step 1. Drying your hair. It's important to remove excess moisture before you start combing out your hair. Step 2. Combing out your hair. To comb the tangles out of your hair, start combing at the neck and slowly work your way up from the ends of your hair. Finish one area at a time and move on to the next, slowly combing and detangling each section. As you finish a section, add it to the completed sections until all your hair is detangled and it's easy to run a comb through your hair. Always comb your hair carefully, never pull on your hair. Take time using gentle strokes. Continue now to dry your hair as normal using your hair dryer. Your hair should be almost completely dry before you start styling. Remember, wet hair will never hold a style. It doesn't matter whether your hair is long, short, or just medium length. To get the best results with your Igia Rollo styler, make sure that your hair is more than 80% dry. Step 3. Preparing to style. With your Igia Rollo styler, you will receive a sectioning clip, which allows you to separate your hair into manageable sections for styling. The sections separated out should be almost the width of the Igia Rollo styler brush head. When using your Igia Rollo styler for the first time, start with small, easy-to-handle sections. The more you get used to working with your Igia Rollo styler, the easier it will become, and you can start styling with larger sections of hair. A professional tip to remember is to style only one section at a time, always starting at your neck. Another useful tip to remember is for fine or thin hair, use slightly larger sections, and for thick or coarse hair, use smaller sections. Step 4. Switching on. To assemble your Igia Rollo styler, you simply push the brush head of choice onto the handle until you hear it click into place. Then you switch your Igia Rollo styler on. You press your thumb on the speed switch, press and hold to start. Just release your thumb to stop the brush rotating. Your Igia has two basic speeds, fast and slow, changed by simply pressing the button from up or down, the top for fast and the bottom for slow. We also suggest that you use your Igia Rollo styler for a couple of weeks at the slow speed only until you really feel comfortable styling your hair with the rotating brush. The slow speed is best always for styling your hair, the faster speed for drying and straightening the ends. Step 5, your brush's rotation. You can set the direction you want the Igia Rollo Styler brush to rotate in. The options of rotation are there to make using the brush easier for you. You should use your Igia Rollo Styler in the same way that you would use an ordinary hairbrush when styling hair. Always check the direction of rotation that you have set the Igia Rollo Styler on before starting to style your hair. Step 6. Styling your hair. Always start out by making sure that your hair is not tangled in any way. Running a comb through your hair should be very easy. Of course, when switched off, you can always use your Igia Rollo Styler just the same as you would an ordinary brush. Once your hair is dried, you are ready to start styling your hair. Comb out the section you plan to start styling. Remember to check the direction of the brush rotation before you start. Start your Igia Rollo Styler with a section of hair already on the brush, while holding it away from your head. Keep your arms steady and do not let the Igia Rollo Styler climb up your hair. Remember, you don't need to do the moving. The brush does the work for you. The Igia Release System. Your Igia Rollo Styler is specially designed with a safety release system that will help prevent tangling. This system will immediately engage should your hair get tangled in the brush. You may hear a grinding or clicking noise and the unit will slow down. This is the safety release working and it's completely normal. Release the activator button, brush out your hair and simply continue. At first this will probably happen quite a lot, but the more you get used to your Igia Rollo Styler, the less and less it will occur. Styling with your Igia Rollo Styler is very much like styling with your ordinary hairbrush, except remember, the brush is doing the work for you. So sit back, relax, and enjoy styling your hair to perfection every time. Tips for thick and coarse hair styling. With thick and slightly coarse hair, your roller styler will help you create styles that are different, styles that are sleeker and smoother. Another professional tip for those of you with lovely thick and curly hair is to focus on the root area first before continuing with your styling. By pulling up the roots a couple of inches, concentrate your hairdryer on that area before you turn your roller styler on. Remember, always allow a period of cooling for the style to set in any area to which you have applied heat. Continue styling with your Igia Rollo Styler on the ends of your hair as we have demonstrated in this video. Tips for styling long hair. Long hair is generally identified as hair that is longer than about 9 inches from the scalp. Always start styling at the root. Once you have brushed out your hair to about 9 inches, start styling with the Igia Rollo Styler the end area of your hair. This is the area you want to style. Use your hairdryer up and down the length of the hair and then focus the heat on the ends. Tips for improved volume. To create a style that's going to last and give you more volume, these are a few tips worth following. Finish the overall styling of your hair first. Then turn the roller styler off and hold the root section of the hair for drying only. With your hairdryer on hot, focus on the root area. Switch off the hairdryer and let the roots cool down just for a moment. Brush out and see the added volume in your hair. Remember always, heat styles hair, cooling lets hair set. Troubleshooting. If the Igia Rollo Styler does not spin in my hair, you may be using too big a section of hair. Try smaller sections at a time, or your hair may not be sufficiently dry. Ensure that your hair is completely free of any hair preparation products. If the Igia Rollo Styler does not rotate, before using your Igia Rollo Styler, it must be charged overnight for at least 10 hours. When charging, the green charging light should always be lit. What if the Igia Rollo styler will not recharge? If the green charging light is not on, make sure that the unit is properly inserted into the base and that it is plugged into a correct electrical outlet. If a clicking and grinding sound comes from the unit when it stops rotating when in use, this is the safety clutch and it's completely normal. This action prevents your hair from tangling and is not damaging the unit in any way. Release your hair and continue styling using a smaller section of the hair. If the Igia Rollo styler will not change spin direction, ensure that the direction switch is correctly positioned to the direction in which you wish the brush head to rotate, left or right. With the Igia Rollo styler, you'll have great looking hair at your fingertips. Nothing could be easier. Just let the brush do the work for you. Create professional looking styles in the comfort of your home every time. Enjoy.